Good morning. How are you?
Yes. So Young Producers, why do you feel it's important for you to keep this program in your school? I appreciate you having it, but what is it about the program that lends you to always bring it back each semester?
It's a vehicle where the children basically express themselves through a manner of enjoyment. They write, they express, they share things that otherwise maybe they wouldn't. They've increased their speaking ability, they are writing more, they're spending more time on task, and they look forward to seeing it year after year. I've seen the way my children have grown from 5th grade to 6th grade and currently now participating there in the 7th grade, and I think it should be in every school.
So here we are with Ms. Macklin, one amazing instructor and teacher here at MS 145 in the Bronx. She was one of my co-executive producers on a Young Producers project with some of her students, and she's going to let you know what she feels about the Young Producers program and how it benefited her students. Ms. Macklin?
Young Producers was very beneficial. It brought out hidden talents in my students I never knew they possessed. They could act, they wrote scripts, they were so involved that they look forward to this process each and every week. And I really wanted to continue because I have shining stars.
All right, here's my brother, Mr. Rivas, up here at Kappa Middle School in the Bronx.
Sir.
He's the dean over here, he's an amazing gentleman. But it's the second year we've been here with the Young Producers program, and he was an actor last year supporting the kids. You got to check him out and who's on the other side. But at any rate, I wanted to talk to you. So, Mr. Rivas, how do you feel this Young Producers program has enhanced your students here at the school?
I think the Young Producers program is an excellent program. It provides our kids with an outlet and a venue to the world, really. Last year, it was the first year, the inaugural year here at Kappa. Some great public service announcements came up out of that. This year, it's even bigger, and the kids are so excited about it. They're the ones that are producing it, and the name speaks for itself, Young Producers, and we're getting them to write scripts, you know, acting. I mean, it's incredible, and I'm looking forward to being in another one this year.
Excellent, my brother.
No doubt.
So here I am with Ms. Dunn, one of my amazing co-executive producers with the Young Producers program. I've had the pleasure of working with her for a couple of years, and she's going to let you know in her words what she feels the program has benefited and done for her students. Ms. Dunn.
I think the biggest benefit for the students has been the opportunity to see how they could use writing as a career, because when I ask them to write, very often they say, well, what, you know, how is this going to benefit me? What can I do? What can I do with that? And in this case, they're getting to see one possibility, that they could go into screenwriting and producing. And I really like that it's giving them a glimpse at the working world, because I think that's something they don't get to see often enough in the classroom.
Now, do you think this is a program that if it was able and available to students citywide or nationwide, it could definitely benefit and enhance their writing skills?
Absolutely. I've definitely seen a change in the attitude and the ability of my students with regards to writing.
Thank you, Ms. Dunn. So here I am with Ms. DJ. She's an educator, administrator. She's so thorough here at Academy for Social Action in Harlem, and I've had the pleasure of working with her since I started this program, and she's going to let you know her thoughts on the Young Producers program and how she feels it's benefited her students. Ms. DJ.
Wow, there's so much to say about Young Producers. Young Producers, started by Mr. Christian, has been really prevalent in our school as far as longevity. I think it's actually the only program that's been here since the inception of ASA. Young Producers has evolved in such a way that now those students that started 7th graders are now 10th graders and involved in the program. And the seniors now, 4 years later, still think about and respond when they see Mr. Christian in the hallway, because they remember producing, writing, and therefore being on camera. And you know, just the wealth of information that Mr. Christian has brought to ASA and to other schools in New York City is amazing.
So here I am with my brother, Mr. Terry. He's an educator here at Academy for Social Action in Harlem. We worked on a couple of projects last year. He was my co-executive producer with some 8th graders who are now 9th graders. Mr. Terry, how do you think this program benefited the students last year?
Well, I think it helped them out with their writing skills and pulling things together so that they can create scripts so that they were talking about what they got on film. And and they had to work together. That's the most important thing, is working together in larger groups and small groups, and doing different collaborative projects. And you know, it depends on what your skills were, and it sort of helped them to you know, delegate you know, whatever skills were necessary to each person to get the job done.
All right, so here with my brother, Mr. Ennis. He's the dean over here at Academy for Social Action in Harlem. We've been working together. You know, you've seen him featured on Young Producers. He's gonna let you know in his perspective, in his words, how Young Producers has benefited the students from a creative standpoint and their writing. Mr. Ennis.
Oh man, Young Producers have benefited our students in such a beautiful way. It gives our students a chance to tell their stories, you know, not history, but their story about what they see on a day-to-day basis, and how someone not only see their stories, but see their talent. They're very talented. I don't believe that many of their teachers understand how talented they are. I've seen so many stories from Young Producers, from 10th grade students to 11th grade students, from my middle school students, and the stories, it deals with, you know, peer pressure, love relationships, gang violence. I just want to tell their perspective, how they see it. And I wish we had something like Young Producers when I was young. My brother, as I explained to Mr. C a few days ago, my brother would have benefited so much from Young Producers. He has stories, he had ideas, but he just never had anyone to tap into that talent. So Young Producers, it's like a fountain, and you just tap into that talent of these young kids, and the possibilities are endless. So big shout out to Young Producers, big shout out to Mr. C, you're a man. I'm so proud of our students. I talk about you guys all the time. We're gonna keep rocking for 2011 and beyond. Peace.